with a joyous salutation, Eviva Maria Auxilia Trice, long live Mary, help of Christians, because Mary has played a great role at every stage of my life. Therefore, it is fitting that I make Mary known through the sharing of my experience of her in the journey of my life. To start with, I would say that from my childhood, the devotion to Mary was instilled in me by my parents, particularly by my father. He was very strict that we should pray the Holy Rosary daily, which gave blessings, comfort, and support to the family. Together with the daily participation of the Holy Eucharist, he made it sure that we children attend the novena to Our Lady of Perpetual Help in the parish, as well as we pray the same in the family after the Holy Rosary on every Saturday. Although I have experienced the blessings of Mary abundantly, day by day, today I would like to narrate two incidents. The first is my Salesian religious vocation itself. I consider it as a special predilection of Mary. When I desired to become and to consecrate myself to God through religious life, I did not know much about the differences between one congregation to another, still nothing about our Salesian congregation. All that I remember is that my assistant parish priest advised me to go out of my native place Kerala and be a missionary outside. That I pondered and prayed to Mary to show me and inspire me the right way, especially on Saturdays when we prayed the novena to Our Lady of Perpetual Help. Mary answered my prayer and she showed me the way. During those days, Sister Elizabeth Edatkaran had come for holidays, and through her, through the father of our dear late Sister Mary Mampili, my mother mistress, I was conducted, since he knew my desire to become a sister. My father did not allow me to leave home at that time, as he wanted that I should get permission from my eldest brother who was away at his workplace at Calicut. Within a few months, when Sister Teresa Walke came for holidays, I left home with her for the Assam mission, with the due permission of my parents and dear ones. I consider it as the intervention of Mary and thank her for calling me to the congregation of the Daughters of Mary, Help of Christians, that entirely belongs to her. The second occasion was that when I was sent to the mission at Tangla as the superior in 2012. Reaching there, I realized that the connecting bridge to the residence and the front boundary wall was completely collapsed due to a flood that took place during the rainy season. At that juncture of time, the financial position of the Tangla mission was not so good. I prayed to Mary, Help of Christians, to enlighten my mind and guide my steps. First and foremost, to build the bridge for connectivity and the wall for protection from animals and unwanted elements. After a few days, I got the idea to write a project for monetary fund. But I did not know how to go about, as I have never done so. Then I went to Guwahati, got the permission of Sister Elizabeth George, the then provincial, approached Sister Teresa Walke, who was at Auxilium Reach Out, and with her help, I wrote the project. I went through the normal hurdles, but finally received the amount needed to construct the wall as well as the bridge. I thanked a lady and inaugurated the bridge and the wall after a year or so. Next, I experienced the motherly presence of Mary is in the increase of students in the school at Tangla. Though Auxilium Tangla celebrated Golden Jubilee already, the school was not in a progressive position. We had a little more than 500 students only. So I had a great wish to reach it to double in number before I leave Auxilium Tangla. Once again, I turned to Mary for help and blessing. As a community, she granted us the grace to put away our individual differences and work together as a community to develop the school. After 6 years, when I left Auxilium Tangla, the number of students in the school reached to about 1,000. The beautiful residence we have now at Tangla is another motherly blessings of Mary I experienced, which was financed by the funding agency Home of Hope through the instrumentality of the province. I now conclude with my favorite gospel quotations from the Gospel of St. John, which are guidelines in my daily life. From the cross pointing to John, Jesus said to Mary, "Woman, this is your son." And pointing to Mary, Jesus said to John, "Son, there is your mother." With the sentiments of gratitude, like St. John, I take Mary with me wherever I go and listen to her voice telling me, "Do whatever he tells you."